Hello, today we are going to look at percentage profit and loss. So, why do we care about percentage profit? The reason is that the cost of something has an effect on how much we would value the profit we make on it. If we take a chocolate bar, for instance, if we have a chocolate bar and we made a profit of €1 selling a chocolate bar, we'd have done pretty well. Making €1 profit on selling a chocolate bar is pretty good. We make a large amount of profit for the cost of the item, for the cost of the chocolate bar. But if we made a €1 profit when we sold a house, that would be disastrous. We'd want to make an awful lot more profit if we were selling a house. So we need to be thinking in terms of comparing the amount of profit we make, the euro amount of our profit, to the cost of the item originally. So if a house was valued at €500,000 and we made a €1 profit on it, we'd have made a tiny percentage profit. Whereas if we sell a chocolate bar for a €1 profit, we'd have made quite a large percentage profit because the chocolate bar might have only cost us 50 cents. So this is our idea of our percentage profit and loss. We need to compare the amount of profit or loss we make to the overall cost of the item we're talking about. Now the formula that I have written here is on our course, and that's why I've written it down. These questions, any percentage profit and loss questions, can be handled using the unitary method, and I'm going to show you that as well. But as this formula, as I've written it here, percentage profit, percentage P for percentage profit, is the profit in euro divided by the cost of the item in euro, multiplied by 100%. And we'll look at that in a minute. This is a formula we're required to know, so we're going to look at it. But we know a method for working with percentage increase and decrease already, and we know how to work with percentages in general. So we're going to look at both methods. Now, the profit we make in euro is sensibly enough how much we sold something for minus how much it cost us. So S minus C for selling minus cost price. The cost is capital C, is the price the product cost the shop or cost us. The selling price is going to be the price the shop sells the product for. And just a quick note on loss. Loss would just mean that we sold something for less than it cost us. So if we were trying to make a profit on something and we sold it for €15, but it had cost us €20, we would have made a loss of €5. So we'd say the profit was minus €5. So we'd have -5 minus 5 for our profit when we'd be working things out. And that's the only effect that loss has on our calculations. But let's get into a question and make this more concrete. A shop sells shoes for €50 and the shop buys the shoes for €40. What is their percentage profit on the shoes? We should have shoes here. So let's write down what we know and what we're looking for. Well, we know that they sell the shoes for €50. So S is €50. We have to tell ourselves a story here. We see a lot of English here, and there's going to be a lot of English in these questions, so we have to translate this into maths that we can work with. The shop buys the shoes for €40. Well, what does that mean? It means the cost price is what we're going to call that, and that's going to be €40. What is their percentage profit? So we're looking for the percentage profit. That's what we're after. Well, if we want the percentage profit, we know that we have to find what the profit is and then divide it by the cost. We're going to use the formula first. So we can write down that formula. It's going to be the profit in euro divided by the cost, divided by C for the cost, multiplied by 100%. This is the formula that is on our course. Well, what do I want to know? I want to know percentage profit, and I know the cost, it's just €40, but I don't know the profit in euro at the moment. So I can figure out that the profit would just be the selling price minus the cost price, how much I sold something for, minus how much it cost me. So 50 minus 40 is going to give me 10 euro. So my euro profit is going to be 10 euro. And now I need to compare that to how much the shoes cost me. That's going to be my percentage profit. So it's going to be 10 euro divided by how much do the shoes cost me? They cost me 40 euro. I need to multiply that by 100. And I can put that into my calculator. It's going to be, I can see I have a common factor of 10 top and bottom here. So it's just a quarter of 100, but I could put that into my calculator and I would get 25%. That is the method we can use, particularly they can ask us particularly to use this formula. So we do need to know how to use that formula, profit divided by cost. However, we already know a method for working with percentages. So let's have a look at how to do that another way. If we have a cost, the shoes cost us 40 euro. That means the original price of the shoes. So the cost would be 40 euro. Now, if that's the original price of our shoes, that means that is 100% the original cost. We're looking for the percentage profit, and we know that the selling price is going to be 50 euro. We can use the unitary method to find out what the percentage our selling price is by doing the following. We want to know what our percentage increase is. So what was our percentage increase in our selling price? Well, if we know that 40 euro is equal to 100%, to find out what 1 euro was as a percent, we would divide both sides by 40. So 1 euro would be, it's a ratio, 1 euro is going to give us 2.5%. And we want to know what 50 euro would be as a percentage. That's our selling price. So that's our known. We want to go up to our 50 euro. So 50 euro, our selling price, would be 125%. So I know that my selling price is 125% of my original price, of my cost price. Well, what does that tell me? Well, I know that my profit would be equal to my selling minus my cost would be 125% minus 100%. So my percentage profit would be 25%. Either method will get you full marks in your exam, and this links in quite well to our unitary method. Now let's look at another problem here, a more advanced problem. If a shop makes 30% profit on a shirt which is sold for 65 euro, what did the shop pay for the shirt? Again, lots of English, we have to do some translation. If a shop makes 30% profit, so we're told that the percentage profit is 30% on a shirt which sold for 65 euro. So that means our selling price is 65 euro. And we want to know how much did the shop pay for the shirt? So translating that, that means the cost price of the shirt for the shop. So let's think this through. If I know the selling price was 65 euro, the cost price is going to be the original price. That's going to be 100%. So if the cost price, the original price is 100%, then the selling price would be 100 plus 30%. 100% plus 30% would be 130% of that original cost price. So we had a particular price that we're looking for, and we increased it by 30% to make a profit of 30%, and it costs us €65. So 130% of our cost price is €65. And now I want to find €100. So I have to get 1%. To do that, I divide by whatever my current percentage is. And I get 1% is going to be €0.5. So half. And I want to know what 100% is, what my original cost price is. So I need to now multiply by 100 to get to 100%, which is my aim. So 100% is going to be €50. And that is my cost price. So cost price for 100% is €50. So we can see the advantage of our unitary method, that we're always doing the same type of thing with our percentage questions. But it's important that we have a little bit of familiarity with this formula too, for when they would ask us to use it directly. But that is what we need for percentage profit and loss.